Hi, everybody. This is our Calculus Sunday video, August 23rd, 2020. So this is the day before our class officially starts. Welcome aboard to Calculus 3. I am very much looking forward to teaching this class, as I said in my introductory video, part 1 and part 2. The purpose of these Sunday videos, and I try to make an update on these Sunday videos every week. The purposes are to basically give you an update every week, to make some announcements via video, and to just make sure that we understand our weekly progress. In other words, every week you are supposed to be at a certain point of the course, and I'll try to give you an update every week in this manner. By the way, for tonight's recording, the background is, as you can see, what is that? It looks like sort of a museum or something. And I'm not exactly sure where I was, but it's someplace, I believe in Paris or someplace, where they have these interesting geometric figures. And this is technically called a circular hyperboloid. It's one of these surfaces that you will be studying and seeing a lot of in Calculus 3. But you can see that people have seen and recognized beauty and artistic value in these mathematical objects. So this is one of those what we call a chordic surfaces, and we'll be looking forward to studying these in this chapter too. Okay, so, and these Sunday videos are just a few minutes long, and I hope you will be able to watch them on a weekly basis. I will be uploading these every Sunday, and you will be seeing them on Canvas as well as on YouTube. Okay, so I hope you have seen, or you will be seeing soon, our introductory videos 1 and 2. They are already on Canvas in our first module. And I hope that you all know how to get access to Canvas. If you don't, then just go to canyons.edu and click on that top, sort of right in the middle icon called Canvas, and you will be taken into your Canvas dashboard, I believe. And from there, you will be able to click on the Canvas shell for your Math 213 course. Okay, so tomorrow or Monday, the 24th, I have the mandatory calculus meeting. And so this will be on Zoom. I will be, I think, did I send you a Zoom link yet? Anyway, you will have a Zoom link to get into the mandatory Calculus 3 meeting. And I just want you to know, this is the only time throughout the semester where you would have to be meeting synchronously at the same time with me through Canvas. Okay, and basically we just do this, I do this on day 1 just to make sure that you are enrolled in the course and that you will have a way to chat and talk with me if you have any questions. I will be just talking to you concerning the general guidelines of how to do well in this course. I'll probably go over our Canvas site, syllabus and things like that, just to make sure we all understand. And I say it's mandatory, but if you have to miss it for any reason, please get back with me or write me an email, either through Canvas or by school email system, so that I will know why you are missing. That way I will not drop you from this course. Okay. Typically in the face-to-face instruction situation, if you don't show up on the first day and if you don't write the instructor, by law, instructors are asked to remove the students who don't show up so that we can add students according to the wait list. So that this mandatory meeting, Zoom meeting, is basically to do just that. Okay, so again, if you have to miss it for some reason, just let me know. And this will not last for 2.5 hours as the schedule of courses states. This will be a brief meeting, probably about an hour, just to make sure we all are understanding each other. Okay, let's see, Canvas, just explore the Canvas shell for Calculus 3. And your syllabus is already there, and pretty much everything you need to get the course started is already online, as well as sections 2.1 and 2.2 videos. So those are found in the respective Canvas modules. And so you can go into, you can start studying section 1, section 2 of chapter 2 already. And for each section, your homework is assigned. And so if you open a shell called 2.2, for instance, you will see a link to a PDF file where you would be seeing your exercises for that section. All right. By the way, for for your exercises, I'm taking these problems from the rich resource called My Open Math. So it's myopenmath.com. It's completely free, and your homework problems are corresponding to the exercises found on My Open Math, problem by problem. So again, if you have a problem, if you have a if you have a trouble doing number 5 in certain section, just go to the myopenmath.com and look for problem number 5, and you will see a similar question. Not exactly the same, a similar question. And if you want to get this same kind of problems, again, you can click on, get similar questions, and you will be able to see those. Plus, you will have extra resources such as video clips specific for that type of questions. So it's a good resource. I realize and I see that there are about 7 of you that have already signed up for this My Open Math course, and I highly recommend it. It's optional, but I think it's a really good resource that you can use. I'll talk about that tomorrow more, okay? All right, typically for a week, for a given week, you'll be studying about 3 or 4 sections. Now, each section, I try to divide up video lecture into like 3 different parts, so that you'll have part 1, part 2, and part 3, sometimes part 4, to cover one topic or one section of the book. And the reason we go at this fast speed, like 3 or 4 sections a week, and you may think, ooh, that's a lot of videos and lots of lectures. But if you think about it, that's 2.5 weeks, twice a week. Okay, so this is exactly what we do if we were meeting face-to-face in the classroom. So I'm trying to maintain the same speed so we can get through with the required content for the semester. Homework is due before the exam. You don't have to be turning in homework every day or every week. You will see the deadlines in Canvas as well. Okay, I will be setting up weekly office hours, probably Monday and Thursday. Every Monday and every Thursday, I'll have some office hours. Now, you may have to wait, just like when you come to my office, and if somebody, some other students in other courses ahead of me talking to me in my office, you may have to wait outside the classroom. You may have to do that. If the person already talking to me is a calculus student, and if that person says, oh yeah, that person you can join, then of course you can join in with the same Zoom session. All right, so we'll see how things go, but I will be sending you a Zoom link for our weekly office hours very soon. And I will probably send out a written announcement on Canvas for that. All right, I'm also trying to set up study groups, which I will maintain probably like for a week or 2, and then I will mix things around. So you will have study groups to help each other, encourage each other, work on problems with each other, and so on. I'll also set up discussion boards throughout the course, and they will be, of course, related to calculus or mathematics in general. And so this will be a good way to discuss things as well. And there will be some points assigned to participate in discussion on the discussion board. Okay, so to wrap this up for this Sunday, make sure you browse through the Canvas shell and download the OpenStax textbook if you haven't done so yet. This is, again, completely free. And I used to use Stewart's calculus book. You can still use Stewart's calculus book for reference, but I'm not taking any problems out of that book. And the course contents are almost exactly the same. I think the way it works is for our section 2.3, that roughly corresponds to, if I remember correctly, Stewart's 12.3. So add 10 to our chapter content, and you will see the chapters for Stewart's book. Assignment 1 is already on Canvas. It's due on the 27th. It's going to take you maybe 5 minutes to do. And so this is just a practice for you to get used to using the online quiz features of Canvas. Okay, then I will see you tomorrow, the August 28th, 24th, the beginning of official beginning of our semester. All right, see you Monday morning. Take care.